This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Here's what you need to know for today, Tuesday, March 24th. First up, Spotify layoffs in podcast group cut 3% of headcount. Todd Spangler from Variety's source says this Monday, 15 employees were laid off in Spotify's podcasting sector, mostly from The Ringer and Spotify Studios. The Ringer's New York-focused sports podcast, York With John Jastremski, has also been canceled. I would like to remind people out there in podcast land that are looking to hire or be hired in the business of podcasting that the Sounds Profitable job board, soundsprofitable.com/jobs, is free for all to use. The board is updated daily with both submitted positions and positions we find out in the wild. Next up, Barometer and AdsWizz unlock scale through episode-level context. SiriusXM Media and AdsWizz have expanded their partnership with Barometer. With the new arrangement, Barometer's brand suitability tech will deliver episode-level brand suitability targeting across the SiriusXM Podcast Network. The partnership aims to measure audio with nuance, as spoken word content behaves differently than plain text. Keyword-based blocking tools designed for text often misinterpret nuance and context in conversations. Barometer's technology evaluates tone, sentiment, and contextual intent with long-form conversations. The new integration provides episode-level evaluation within AdsWizz and connected demand-side platforms with suitability signals available through AdsWizz product suite that includes AudioServe, AudioMatic, and AudioMax. Next up, YouTube is building infrastructure for the full creator brand partnership lifecycle. Just in time for IAB New Fronts, YouTube has released a Gemini-powered suite of tools called Creator Partnerships. The suite aims to help brands easily find the right creators to work with, as well as automate parts of the collaboration process, such as matching and campaign management. 5 influencer marketing experts tell Digiday they believe creator partnerships will benefit particularly low to mid-funnel creators aiming to grow business and reach. For more on the business of content creation at this week's New Fronts, I am linking a post from Axios reporter Carrie Flynn in today's newsletter. And for our final top story, the veteran podcasters hanging up their headphones. This Wall Street Journal piece from Katie Deaton looks at recent industry shifts that have prompted several established podcasters to either pivot or exit the space entirely. The Try Guys, a group of YouTubers who have produced content together since going independent from BuzzFeed in 2018, retired their podcasts, The Tripod and You Can Sit With Us, in November of 2025. A decision in part reflecting the strain of producing video podcasts alongside their existing YouTube content. The Barstool Sports show KFC Radio ended in December 2025, with host Kevin Clancy telling Deaton competition has gotten more intense as podcasting has grown mainstream. Where several years ago KFC Radio could book an A-list actor to promote a movie, now that actors' publicists can send them to a celebrity-hosted podcast with a bigger audience. Then there are cases like Claire Parker and Ashley Hamilton, who ended Celebrity Memoir Book Club in August 2025 after 5 years of production, a decision motivated by a desire to discuss general pop culture news outside the original podcast framework, exclusively discussing celebrity biographies. As for the rest of the news, Magellan AI has launched broadcast radio attribution, allowing advertisers to measure how broadcast radio campaigns contribute to key business outcomes, including form fills, leads, purchases, in comparison to podcasts, streaming audio, connected TV, and other media. Headliner has announced video templates, allowing creators grab-and-go options to apply styling to clips pulled from podcast episodes, including the ability to tweak font, color, and layout to fit a show's brand. The Jeff Ward Show has signed with Backyard Ventures, with Backyard Ventures managing exclusive brand opportunities across the show's audio and digital channels. The Tribeca Festival is set to have its 25th anniversary in New York from June 3rd through 14th, 2026. According to a promoted Tube Filter section, Tribeca Podcast is expanding this year to include audio-visual podcast submissions in addition to traditional audio storytelling. You want more insights from South by Southwest and podcast movement evolutions? E.B. Moss has a rundown of lessons learned. Marketing Brew covers the growing presence of content creators at South by. And Leah Haberman breaks down how podcasters were the, quote, real MVPs of South by Southwest, end quote. And finally, Las Culturistas hosts Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers have renewed their deal with iHeartMedia and Will Ferrell's Big Money Players podcast network. As a reminder, you can find links to every single thing I just talked about by clicking the one link in your show notes, which will take you to today's episode post on soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to get the newsletter version of the download sent to your email inbox. Today's issue was written by myself and produced by myself, Brian Barletta, Molly Demillier, and Tom Webster. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for the download recap.